Hey everyone, I'm back with The Artist's Way. I'm going to talk a little bit about the introduction and what you need to do to get set up because I'm going to be starting week 1. I held off a bit. I had, been ill, but also a couple of people had said they were going to go get the books. So with the introduction, there's kind of a couple of parts to the intro. If you've gotten the newer book, there's an introduction to the 10th anniversary edition of The Artist's Way, where she kind of talks about what's kind of happened in, since it came out like 25 years ago or whatever. And then there's the original introduction where she talks about her own journey and how she came across learning the Artist's Way. And then it goes into spiritual electricity, the basic principles, which I think I talked about last time. There's like the 10 basic spiritual principles and what you can expect with the book, how like a lot of people go through kind of like an emotional high and low with the book. And then there's the basic tools like the morning pages and the artist date. Now the morning pages, I'm just going to kind of show you what books I've been using. I recommend that you get 2 journals, one just for morning pages and one for the exercises in the book, and I'll show you what I use. So sorry, I'm just going to move a couple of things so nothing drops or falls. The first 4 morning pages I tend to use kind of like, the scribbler size you used in school. I use really thick ones because you are writing 3 pages a day. You do tend to go through them fairly fast. So this one is, I think it's like a 400-page one. And I actually write my 3 pages and then I do a page of affirmations. If you follow me on Instagram, I do an affirmation of the week. Well, I'll write that depending on, if it's short, I'll write it like 10 times. If it's long, I'll write it 5 times. But I tend to write 4 pages in the morning. And just so you have a kind of a timeline, give yourself about half an hour in the morning to write your 3 pages. Some people will be shorter, some people will be a little longer. But give yourself that chunk. And it's time where you don't want to be interrupted. Like you just want to write, and you're writing whatever in your brain. So it's like, it doesn't have to be profound. It doesn't have to be interesting. You could just write over and over. I don't know what to write. But the point of the morning pages is to get yourself in touch with your inner voice and what you think. And it's a really, really good exercise. Like at first you're going to be like, at first I was like, I don't know if this is doing anything or if it's pointless. But after a while, you kind of see patterns in your thinking. And then also I find the days I don't do my morning pages, I'm like a little cranky. So it actually gets you to clear your mind, which I think is really good. So I kind of recommend these. If you're using a small scribbler, your thoughts, she says, will be cramped. And I just think that this, having like a standard sort of like 8 by 10, 8 by 11 sort of page, it's just a good place to start. So I like using these. I like using colorful books. And then for the exercises that you're going to be doing, like there's writing exercises in the book, I like using one of these. There's ones you can get that are, like, it doesn't matter. It's whatever journal appeals to you. I'm just showing you what I like. But for the exercises, really any size journal will do. I like these because they're spiral bound. I like them too because they have pockets in the back, and so this pocket, like I have stickers because I like putting stickers on. I have like little pictures that I was using for I like to do on the inside cover kind of a collage, like almost like a vision board. There's the back cover there, and there's the front inside cover there. It's just something I've always liked to do, is having just like kind of like a little vision board collage on the inside. And then there's also, this kind of scribbler too comes with tabs and things, so you can do tabs if you want. But really, I think the exercise journal part is like completely up to you, just whatever you feel kind of comfortable with. But I do recommend having the 2 journals so you can, do your exercises, but then have your morning pages separate. Some people just like using like loose pages for morning pages and then just putting them in an envelope or in a box, but it's like whatever works for you. And then with the artist date, it doesn't have to be anything expensive at all. You can go to the dollar store or you could just walk around a park, but it's something that's fun to you that you're going to do on your own. So don't think it has to be crazy or extravagant. And one exercise, I think they have this in the book, but I've done it, is I just do like a brainstorm of things that I want to do or things that are fun that I haven't done in a long time. And that can be a really great source for artist dates when you're feeling stuck, like I don't know what to do this week. So we're going to start with week 1, which is recovering a sense of safety. And I think what I'll do is just kind of, when we get to the end of the week on Saturday, I'll talk about how the week was for me and maybe some of the issues that came up. And then if you had issues that came up, put in the comment below so we can have a discussion, which would be awesome. So this one covers issues like shadow artists, like feeling like you're not really an artist or you're not really creative. And then it talks about protecting the artist child within, so protecting your inner child and your inner creativity. And then it talks about core negative beliefs, like why we hold ourselves back when it comes to creativity. And then using affirmations, affirmative weapons. And then it gives you a list of 20 creative affirmations that you can use. And then finally, there's tasks that you can do. There's, she says you don't have to do all of them, to do the ones that really appeal to you and the ones that you're really resisting. I like to try to do all of them, but I mean, again, you don't have to. It's what appeals to you. So there's like 10 different little writing activities. And then you have at the end of the week a check-in where you write about, did I do my morning pages every day? Did I do an artist date? What did I do? And if there were any other issues that came up. So I think we'll go with that format. Like I'll talk about those things at the end of the week. Let me know, how you're feeling about it. If you have any questions at all, because like I said, I do this, I would say like every, I don't know, 3 to 5 years, I feel like I need to do like a little revamp of, my creativity. And so I'll go to this book because I just think it's just such a basic, good book to go to think about your creativity. And it also, oddly enough, gets you to do some shadow work and really deal with some of the issues going on that we all have issues with our lives, right? So yeah, this is The Artist Way. And again, if you have any questions or comments, put below, like and subscribe. I'll see you.